farm spot. They are also corresponding to the global Himalaya protesting parade. And the hosting are trying to connecting now.
哎，来了来了。
Here we are. Wow, very encouraging. CCP line, people die. I can hear the protesters calling out. CCP line, people die. They're holding the new flag of a new federal state of China. As we can see, there's a global Himalaya farm protesting parade is going on today. It's all over the world. America, Australia, Japan, Korea, and New Zealand. And I'm translating New Zealand spot for you now. The hosts are trying to connect it with each other. Hi, 春川。
那边冷吗？那边冷吗？能听到我说话吗？
Is it cold there?
您那边好像信号不好，你那边冷不冷啊？
Technical issues.
冷吗？冷吗？好像那个。
感谢为他们自豪，感谢。谢谢大家的点赞，感谢大家。你看，那个现场是有警察，他要维护秩序，这是很正常的，因为这是一个民主的、法治的国家，它是应该提供一个安全的保障。这个既保障就是说示威的战友们的一个安全的话，也保证，因为他们是在一个交通这个，你看有汽车的一个交通这个比较繁忙的地段哈，也要保证就是双方的，就是说你示威者和正常的这个交通这个安全，这是一个很合理的事情，因为这些治安人员他是要保护这个安全的，这才是一个执法者应该做的事情，而不是像在国内呢，你要是想去上街游行，立刻给你围追堵截，给你弄到监狱里头待着去了。所以这是一个多么好的鲜明的对比呀！这不是也正说明出来 CCP 是多么的邪恶吗？我们国内的战友们都没有这个自由，发出自己内心的真实想法。 所以感谢新西兰的战友和日本的战友们，他们替我们把我们的心声，国内战友的心声，大声的说出来，感谢他们。看战友们举着旗帜，举着标牌，我们不仅要让大使馆的藏在大使馆里的这些人知道我们的怒吼，我们要把这个真相 ，CCP 残忍的真相，向普通的当地的居民，向他们传播真相。因为这个病毒不仅仅 CCP 不仅危害着我们国内的人，它也危害每一个国家的普通的老百姓的生命。所以我们这样做不单单是为了我们自己，也是为了我们所在国当地的民众的安全。从画面上我们可以看到，这是一个比较繁忙的街道，你看车辆不同的这个不停的经过，可以看得出来。所以战友们一定，在前线的战友们一定注意安全，我们为你们祷告。看我们的旗帜，新中国联邦的旗帜在飘扬，我们是如此的为你骄傲。也感谢文贵先生带领我们，使我们有目标、有领导、有坚强的团队爆料革命的团队们，我们在一起我们不再是一盘散沙，我们是团结一致的力量。在文贵先生的带领下，我们一定能够打败 CCP。 战友们加长，战友们加油，加油，加油，再加油！请收看我们加拿大农场直播间的战友们，在你们所在的 Discord 把我们正在直播的这个消息传播出去，邀请更多的战友来观看我们加拿大农场直播间的2020年7月27日全球游行直播。谢谢大家的传播，感谢大家，让我们更多的战友团聚在加拿大农场直播间里头，把我们的关注，把我们的支持传递给在前线抗争的战友们。感谢大家。前线的战友非常的辛苦在那边要站时间，也不可以休息，他们真是很辛苦，了不起。辛苦了，战友，辛苦了，战友。战友们好好休息，辛苦了，辛苦了。 战友们辛苦了。好好利用中午的这小段时间调整一下，因为下午的话，你们还会去美国大使馆继续斗争。感谢你们，加油，加油，再加油！谢谢大家的点赞，感谢大家的收看。游行的战友呢，正在就是有一个简短的一个中午的休息，因为他们已经就是示威了一上午了，很辛苦，太辛苦了。这样他们有一个简短的一个调整哈，吃些东西，喝水，太辛苦了，因为他们下午马上就要去美国大使馆进行。
We are all encouraged by American East spot because they are the first organizers of this big parade.
一个点一个一个点的去开花，但是现在是全面开花。
是的，是的。哎，我听到有其他人说话。
So I hear some others are saying, talking. That's the Korean side.
韩国的，对。
Okay.
对。
That's the Koreans. Yeah.
今天应该是韩国、日本。
So today, Korean, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and almost the same time, right? From the same time zone is also similar. Someone is not switching on video. Turn on your camera. So the hosts are coordinating now. Looks like it's going well. This is from our Korean fellows, Miss Han and Mr. Mr. Park. Amazing. Mulan is saying Korean guys are amazing.
你们现在在下雨吗？
Is Korea? Is it raining now? Yes, yes.
木兰在线，跟木兰打一个招呼。
Mulan is online now. Would you like to say hi?
你好。
听到吗？
Do you hear me? Yeah, Mulan is online. Would you like to say hi?
韩在不在？韩在不在？
Is Han there? So guys are coordinating, trying to connecting with each other.
你看不到他们吗？
他们
稍等一下，我来把那个。
So are they chanting slogans? Yeah, I can hear. I can see now. So what we are seeing on the left side is our Korean fighter fighters. Mulan is saying, yes, it looks like it's really raining there.
那个韩在吗？韩在吗？
Is Han there?
跟着大洗手，间隔1.5秒，1.5米。
他们早上还天气好，这会下雨了。
Korea is
对他们这个大卡车
weather was quite fine in the morning, but now it's raining.
韩国的
This is their van.
在车子上是谁呀？
So who are those guys on the van? This is Mr. Park. You're seeing Mr. Park now.
我们现在开始出发了，唐老哥。好的，你那个。
We're marching. We're starting off now.
好的。
Long Island border. Okay, guys.
那么你这条路是封道的吗？我看你们在马路中間。
So is the road already blocked? Is it? So we can hear our Korean fellows are chanting slogans.
是的，是的。
What do you think, Mulan?
我都是隔着屏幕都跟着他们喊。
Yeah, it looks. I'm also feeling like shouting out with them together. I mean, together. It's on the other side of the camera. So guys are shouting, "Take down CCP, whistleblower movement."
Wow, the
picture is which close up the Korean guys.
啊，是的，是的，这次专门是有一位战友统一做了那个新中国联邦的那个衣服。
For this parade today, there's one of our guys, a designer, especially designed our uniform for this event today. This is also we got special authorization from Moscow. And this is really a great combination with the flag color.
都在衣服上，还有帽子。
And also the caps is one set.
能看到吗？
这个是谁？有点不清楚。
Let's asking who is it? This is Mr. Park.
你好，漂漂海鲜。
Hello, Mr. Park. Can you hear us?
你好。
现场声音太大了，现场声音太大了。
They're too loud on site.
哦，看到了，还晃了一下。
I see Miss Han.
嗨，你好。
Hello, Han. Han is shouting the slogan.
女士太热情了。
Han is just so passionate.
我要把你们那个。
他们韩国已经都阻止好几次了，应该。
Mulan is saying it looks like Korean guys already organized several times.
但是以前的规模没这么大，这一次一下子人就特别多。
The scale was not the same.
是。
而且他们现在是两个农场合起来。
And now they already before they have two farms, and now they have combined.
哦，我看到那个威廉王在唱歌，听不到的。
I see William.
他们今天有一首歌首发，然后现在在。
There's one new release, a new song today just for this event for our day.
看到了。
Mulan saying she's
看到了，唐婷也
already sing.
正在唱。
Mulan is saying, I'm seeing those two are singing together.
看不到你，看不到你，你走到画面前面来。啊，看到了。
哦，看到Han。
Oh, okay, I see you now. I see Miss Han from Korea. Long Island Bird, I love you.
谢谢Han。
CCP virus. They're shouting CCP virus slogan.
Han，能叫一下Han吗
The guys are coordinating, trying to connect Han, have some dialogue with Mulan.
Han 太投入了，太投入了。
Han is just so passionate, too devoted, too concentrated.
对，
太热情了。
She's just so passionate.
葡萄小哥，听到吗
Can we have another guy? 葡萄 brother. Can you hear me?
我来连线一下那个澳洲的现场。刚才有一
Long
段时
Island
间
brother is saying he's trying to reconnect with Australia.
但是现在又连不上了，所有的人全部是那个离线状态。
Hosts looks like hosts are having some difficulties, still having some difficulty connecting
GTV 这会儿有一点不太那个。
local.
我来连线一下那个。
Hosts are still trying to connect.
韩国现在。
So we are following guys parade in Korea.
我们还是连哎，但是我能跟你连，木兰，我能跟你连上，应该是可以连那个 GTV 可以连的。
我没有在现场呀，我没有在。
我知道，但是他们都是离线状态，就是表示。对，现在
Okay, we are having some technical issues. They're just checking.
后来系统就不稳定了。咱们再有说就直播韩国现场。
Now we're still having the live broadcast at our Korean station.
我去联系一下刚才那个人。
Mulan will be helping with solving the connection issues.
好的。
他那个澳洲的是文风劳动，他那个不在线。
They've just checked that some of the Australian brothers and sisters are not online yet.
木兰姐姐，我们在线的战友跟你打招呼。
Sister Mulan, there's some people would like to say hello to you. We're still waiting for people to get online. Hi everyone. Hi there. This is great. This is just chanting the slogan that to take down the CCP over there. Now they're trying to bring some people into the conversation. You can see our brothers and sisters keep chanting the slogans in Korean side for our whistleblower movement.
他们现在是在游行，这个是真正的。
Now they're at the scene during the protest and close to the embassy.
定点抗议。
This is like on-site protest.
现在这个时候呢，绝大部分
Now at this moment, most of the countries does not allow protest.
现在病毒比较严重。
This is because of the pandemic outbreak.
这个人数，还有
and they want to control the number of people doing the protest. But while we're still doing this in Korea.
小唐姐练好了吗？
Hi, Sister Tan.
好，那
Okay.
开麦。
They're back again.
开了 ，OK， 我把他们那个声音调一下啊。
Okay, they just adjust the volume.
OK， 画面交给我们小唐姐威廉王。
Now we bring back to William and Tan. Before they sing the song, they just want to have a quick.
先跟木兰打招呼，木兰在线，看着你呢。
You're gonna say hello to Mulan.
你好，唐平。
Hi there. Hi, Tang Ping. You look gorgeous.
能听到我吗？
Hi, Mulan. Hello there.
你 天真的很漂亮。
You look really gorgeous today.
是的，是的。
This is really great. Today, no matter we're online or offline, we can do this together for same goal, same. We fight for righteousness. We're very, very proud of it. I heard that you're going to bring us a new song today. What kind of song is it? We just around 6 o'clock or maybe 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We just finished that song. It's called Hero. We would like to use the song to salute to everyone on the scene, for our whistleblowers, our brothers and sisters, because everyone is a hero. Thank you. Thank you for that.
好，那我们静静的听。
Okay, now let's enjoy the song. Before I sing the song, as we might have some connecting issues, I would like to read out the lyrics before I sing the song. We go past a lot of lonely times. We have a lot of issues. What is the days ahead? No one would know. This is the light of faith. This is my direction. For how many years we've been silent? For how many times? I keep telling myself, what should I do? The sun is calling me. The righteous is blossoming in my heart. Look at the sky. It's blue and like, you are my hero, and this is miracle operating. This is the power of being together. This is important because we are all heroes. This is the song. This is really great. Yes, it's like blue ocean. Okay, we're gonna get started. Yes, please. Okay, now they're gonna start singing the song. Please enjoy.
跟随的信仰之光是我方向。我手能人承诺，对的生活，对的生活。我手你说，做些什么？我该做些什么？有个声音在呼唤，叫我醒来。等你在心中承载，驱散黑暗。那天上是蓝色海洋，到处都在惊奇，你就是我的英雄。浩瀚星光，记得力量，在你爱我最重要。我们都是英雄。看那天上是蓝色海洋，高举自由的荆棘，你就是我的英雄。浩瀚星光，记得力量，在你爱我最重要。我们都是英雄。啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦啦，你就是我的英雄。啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，我们都是英雄。啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦啦，你就是我的英雄。啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，我们都是英雄。啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦啦，你就是我的英雄。啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，我们都是英雄。啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦啦，你就是我的英雄。啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，我们都是英雄。啦啦啦啦，一起来！啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦啦，你就是我的英雄。啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，我们都是英雄。
哇，太漂亮了！
What a wonderful
木兰，
song.
评价一下木兰。
谢谢。
Mulan, just give us some feedback on
哎，
this.
在，太棒了，太棒了！
Yes, this is a really great song.
谢谢唐平，谢谢威
Thank
廉王
you.。Thank you, Miss Tan, and thank you, William.
木兰声音太酥了，
Mulan, your voice is really
听
nice.
不到吗？
对他们说听不到你的声音，你的声
Can
音
you
太
hear me
柔
now?
软了。
They say your voice is really soft and nice.
现在呢，好一点吗？
现在能听到
How's
吗
the？sound now? How's the voice now?
可以听见一点点了。
哦，
They said they can hear you now.
你好，威廉王。
Hi, William.
终于能听到一点了，你的声音
Okay, we can hear you now. Your voice is a bit soft.
谢谢你们。
Thank you. It's a really great song. Thank you.
难怪七哥都说受不了啊。
No
我都
wonder
受不了啊。
Miles said he cannot stand for your voice. It's really nice voice. We feel the same.
OK， 你们现在当地时间是几点了？
Okay, what is your local time now?
我这里吗？
对，就是澳洲那边。
Yeah. What is the time in Australia? It's around 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
休息，然后接下来我们这里1点半开始，就是1
They're taking a rest, and probably in about 1 hour, we're gonna start our protest again to the U.S. Embassy.
我都应该是不远吧，我
It's not very far from our current location. It's in Sydney. Okay, I see.
啊，今天太荣幸了，能邀请到。
So they're very honored to have Mulan with us today.
然后我们刚才还有谁？哪个主持人我们还没有跟木兰打招呼的
？Who's wanna say something to Mulan who haven't yet got a chance to do so? Please unmute yourself. Oh yes, it's me, Xiaofei Xiang here. Hi, Xiaofei Xiang. Hi, Mulan. Very honored to talk to you. I'm very honored to get invited by Long Island brother as well.
我们这边是不是都是帅哥美女？
We have all these beautiful ladies and gentlemen here. Yes, very great. We all want to be here and we don't want to leave.
他本来该跟我们连线了，他就一直。
Yes, he's supposed to get connected with us.
讲一个小故事啊。
I can have a little story for you here.
连线的时候，木兰在问我们：“你们结束了没有？”
While we're trying to connect, and Mulan is saying, "Are you trying to connect with Australia here?"
好的，谢谢。
Okay,
谢谢木兰啊。
Thank you, Mulan.
等一下，我们晚些时候再连线，因为我们知道。
Okay, we will get in touch a bit later. When you get to the U.S. embassy, we will get in touch with you again. Okay, we know you need to take care of the translator team and the farm. Thank you very much, Mulan. Thank you for being with us. Thank you, Lion and Brother. Thank you, everyone. Thanks. We will catch up later. Thanks. Bye.
拜拜。
Bye.
我们再回到那个唐导演。
Okay. Now we get back to Miss Tan. And what is your thought after the song?
国歌，我们听了国歌的这种感觉又回来了。
How do you feel? We feel like when you hear the national anthem, exactly feel. Okay, after such time, we can have another like highlight here. Yes, this is the concept of being a hero. Because we have our Dr. Yan, we have our Miss Ye Zhaoying. Is in our national anthem. Those heroes without their name known. We pursue our faith. No matter whether you're in mainland China, if you don't have the chance to spread all these information, as long as any information can help to take down the CCP, it is everything. It is on the whistleblower movement, on the course to take down the CCP. Especially for today, everywhere around the world, so many brothers and sisters, we get together, especially under this pandemic outbreak, because this shameless CCP attacked all of us under such.
是的啊，然后大家太有力量了，真的，在咱们727之前就有，咱们美东这边的，还有这个德州的，然后呢，还有咱们韩国这边的游行。
那头车，我们的头车上面有音箱，然后有我们的摄影组，然后还有那个我们这个车上贴的是我们严博士的这个照片，很大的海报，上面介绍冠状病毒的来源，非常震撼。然后车的后面跟随的是我们这个长期的大旗队，后面是跟着我们这个热情高档的战友们。
太棒了！
现在和韩国农场终于会师了。
完全不一样，太棒了，太能非常欢喜。
大量革命，消灭中共。战友们，我刚听我高兴了。
对，大姐，你觉得这一次的游行和上一次的游行有没有什么区别？喂，
韩安姐，洋葱头，我们现场画面现在又断掉了，可以重新接入一下。好的，声音恢复了。
现在声音了，
我们声音回来了。
画面还没出来，可能要等一下。
好，我有耐心等，太开心了，感谢你们听我们直播，非常感谢。哇，我的国歌唱响我们新中华联邦国歌，大爱之巅，太棒了！
太好听了，太好听了！这首歌是我们每位新中国联邦 成员最难以忘记的一首歌。
现在我们这个大车在前面，贴着严博士海报的音响车在前面，后面是我们的国旗手，后面跟随着我们的战友呢，现在在放我们新中国人他们这个国歌。
可以听到现场国歌的声音飘响，感觉这个周边的韩国人应该也是非常受到震撼。
你他们在哪儿？我在哪儿呢？
憨姐，
导播听得到吗？
哎，听得到。
现在韩国的我是没有画面，然后声音也是断断续续。
好的。那个憨姐、葱头哥，如果可以听到的话，可以试一下，再重新接入一下直播信号。现在没有画面。我把信号暂时切回到日本。
好的。
周末。哇，队伍这么长啊！这是跟
是马拉多纳吗？
马拉多纳这会儿没有声音。
我听到马拉多纳声音了。
我听一下。好的，我听到了。
这大概还有半个是吧？这战友不走120米，不走是口号喊，然后这个抗议活动结束，然后我们要移动到下一个点，我们要去国大使馆交那个请愿书，然后第3步，然后我们去日本的办务省交那个陈情信。
太棒了！
好，谢谢。
我们等一下还要去美领馆递交请愿是吧？
对，递交请愿书，然后那个我们去办务省的时候，有可能办务省的人啊会来接我们这个，有可能会接我们的那个陈情信。
太好了！到时候请马拉多纳一定给我们带来现场直击啊。
放心。然后是这样，我给大家看一个。
什么情况？
可以抗议信。
是啊，我也不会玩这东西。
憨姐，韩国那边的话现在没有画面，你跟
是这样，我们现在还有一封那个给中国大使馆的抗议信，就是等我们所有的抗议活动结束之后，我们就把这封抗议然后递到中国大使馆里。
太好了！
太棒了，马拉多纳！这封信代表的是非常非常多战友的呼声。
我先给韩国农场憨姐说一下，我们现在韩国的画面一直没有显示出来。你现在葱头在你身边吗？
葱头是谁呀？葱头哪儿了？没有啊，葱头哪儿呢？
就是给你。
谁给我的
这个叫没。老总。
葱头谁是葱头？
全都是我的。
不是这个是连接我会动。
我先把麦克关了。
我不知道怎么用的呀。不是关键是我没。
憨姐，你先把这个耳机交给聪头，我跟他说。
对，来你弄，把耳机给你，要不然听不见。
葱头可以听到吗？
您是葱头吧？来，您弄吧。
葱头可以听到吗？葱头可以听到吗？
稍等一会儿啊，稍等一会儿。
哎，洋葱头是洋葱头吗？
再等一会儿啊。
好的，好的。
请战友稍微等一下，我们虽然现在看不到韩国的现场，但是我们刚刚听到的是韩国战友非常有气势的喊口号的声音。
好的，我现在暂时屏蔽掉，在直播间暂时屏蔽掉了
大家稍等一下啊，那个重新启动一下连线。大家稍等一下。好，现在连线回来。
日本这边开始动连线了。等一下啊，现在是11:55。
好的，欢迎各位战友回来。我们现在把画面切到日本。现在现场的记者是马拉多纳。喂，马拉多纳在吗？
在，我们这边。
好，你好。所以我们现在是第几组战友在游行了？
现在应该是第10组。哎，现在是第11组还是第几组？
好，所以我们游行
还有最后一组，对。
好，所以最后一组之后，大家是休息呢，还是说去美国领事馆？
我们可能已经没有时间去，因为我们原定的时间已被完全的延长了，就是所有的时间都没有了，只能马上转移到下一个地点。
好的，下一个地点是哪个地方？
下一个地点是美国领事馆，应该是美国领事馆。然后我们在因为是这样，就是因为过程民族原因，然后美国领事馆关了，然后现在我们在美国领事馆建地方把那个就是全面线投递到美国领事馆里。然后呢，我们在美国领事馆留一下，然后再去办公省，流程是这样的。
好的，好的。请问您旁边有没有战友或者是路人？我们可以采访的。
我可以采访一下，没有问题。
好的，谢谢。嗨，你好。
能听见那个登记说话吗？现在可以听见他说话吗？
听得到我说话吗？
听到，非常清楚。
你好，我是 BOG 全球游行直播节目主持人韩梅梅。
有问题吗？对，想问的吗？您直接这样，是这样，因为我戴了耳机，然后您可以直接问我，然后我中间就问一下。
好的，我就想问问这位战友，他是第一次游行有什么感受？为什么他一定要来游行？这个意义是什么？
您稍等一下。
哎，好的。
你说。好。有第一次的游行什么感受？为什么觉得
觉得话大家这样的是我们最开始。第二，觉得他说代表对这个农场站了出来，这个人但是
旁边人听见那个刚才记战友说的？
没有听到，都是断断续续的。您可以试一下按键发言吗？
刚才这个都。按键发言 ，OK， 那我知道了。要传上去。OK， 可以。
的目标、同样的理想汇聚在一起，我们都是一些志同道合的人，所以我感觉非常的激动，也非常的开心。我们中国出了一个共产党，他说他们能代表我们14亿人民，我们就想来看看，我们就是14亿人民草根之中的一个，我们不被他代表，我们都是自由的意志，我们要消灭共产党，因为共产党最害怕的就是人民，因为看到我们所有的人站在这边，就是为了不让他们代表。
非常感谢这位战友，非常感谢您。
那个刚才这位战友的发言您全能听见吗？
是的，我听到了，非常非常感谢。 我想再问一下这位战友，就是爆料革命对他的人生带来了怎么样的改变，或者是怎么样在他人生中作为怎么样一个有意义？
最后，战友，您说一下，就是爆料革命对您人生有什么改变？然后爆料革命对你有什么意义呢？
我觉得最大的改变是这样子的，我们一开始都觉得，我小的时候。让大家不要笑话，因为在国内的时候，我根本就不知道我们的网是跟国外连开来的，这里面任意的欺骗我。我来到了国外之后，发现了原来世界上还是有不同的国家，不一样的地方，也认识了到了爆料革命。怎么说呢？都是一群有信仰的人，有些人可能没有受到过共产党的迫害，有的人受到了共产党的迫害。但是，不是只有迫害到我们身上，我们才知道我们要去反抗，而是我们看到我们的同胞、我们的战友，任何一个人受到了共产党迫害，我们都要向世界说不，向这个党说不，我们不需要共产党。
非常非常感谢。喂，马拉多纳。
我再找一下现场的其他的战友啊。
哎，好的，非常非常感谢这位战友。
这位是我们最年轻的95后战友。大家好。
嗨，你好，战友。喂，多娜听得到吗？
我的姐姐。
视频好了吗？
带着这样，我们
等一下。
好，没关系。
旁边人能听见吗？现在？
对，我听得到你讲话，但我听不到这位战友说话。
伊恩再说一下，看能不能听见。
大家好，我是伊恩，听得到吗？
嗨，伊恩你好。
可以听见，可以听
到。好。
高兴能参加这次的游戏，在国民姐姐和村长的带领下，我们第一次相聚在这里，为我们的爆料革命自己的一份力所能及能够做的事情，真的是非常非常的感动，也非常非常的荣幸，能够这个在日本的同志，希望接下去我们能够坚定不移的直到共匪灭亡，坚定不移的支持爆料革命，谢谢。
非常感谢这位战友，多娜，你可以让这位战友拿着麦讲话吗？因为有点听不清。
因为我用的是什么？我用的是就是无线耳机。
无线发言是吧？
对对对。
没关系，没关系。我们现场我还想再问。
战友，现在是微记的直播，您现在可以说两句吗？
随便说两句吧。
对。
大家好，我是郑光。今天能来到这儿，心情十分的激动。也没有什么，也不知道该说什么，但是就说说我为什么要来吧。那我觉得是这样，因为我每个工作人威胁。
喂，多娜，现在声音又掉了。
要向世界表示我们
这边好了吧？
我们不需要这么一个党去带领。我们很多事情要自己做。我们有自己的想法和计划。我们不需要围绕，不需要计划的生，计划的死。让这么一个。
喂，多娜，声音又掉了。
一个完全是恐怖组织这样的一个组织来领导我。
刚才您听见这个战友的发言了吗？现在？
没有，多娜没有听到。这个声音非常断续。
我该怎么办？调一下还是怎么办？现在，因为我刚才用麦克风收音好像收不进去。 您稍等，我放个音。
哎，没有关系，没有关系。
车手的。
哦，明白了。那么，那你们午饭吃了吗？
还没吃。待会儿吃，待会儿我们聚在一起。今天想不到来了这么多人，然后一起聚在一起，战友们，韩国的战友们聚在一起吃饭。
好的，跟那个跟我们唐平打个招呼，看到吗？
看到。加油好。哎，战友。很久以前都知道你了，太棒了，太伟大了。好，这位美女，哎，你好。
还有我们这边有很多美女。好。谢谢。然后，朴昌海先生在吗？在旁边吗？
等一下啊，在，等一下。
我以为有2个手。开车不行去，开车不得过来吗？这个车等着这个车走啊！
我们沧海兄你好。
哎，战友们好，我们那个骑自行车团来了，2位美女好，韩大美女，
你们太棒了，今天有
下雨啊？
对，下雨。
现在差2个环节，像那个汽车，那个车油，还有那个气圈，咱们要个气圈，把那个中共狗屎官给要倒了。还有那个，然后是那个美国大使馆，然后是美国大使馆，这么多战友呢，这个3位还是一溜的。战友们好，抱歉没打声招呼。
对，一溜的是吧？
好的，谢谢。
能看到吗？
那个我们的同学很给力呀，必须的。看看，这是我们的来，这是我们的小안녕하세요。你们看 CCP， 你们跟那个韩说没说？
跟憨叫过来吧，我们跟憨再说2句。
好的。
谢谢啊，沧海兄。
车你去不去？
去。
那不是走，赶紧
不得在车这等这个车走咱们这等过来。
都5辆车。
他等5辆，总共7辆啊。
总共这一辆和那一辆2辆，中间还有5辆。那你就把车再带过来，开过来了啊。然后参加那个，
你们这个是交给那谁的？不是咱们要，不是我们要，那个保卫哨啊，得交警察交给保卫哨的。
美国大使馆的人也得一起上车去。等车来了，你们准备好这边。
来，这我们还忙着呢。拿着。好了，这个恩典站坐一起，给战友发关系呢啊。看。
哇，好漂亮，很漂亮。
唱这个老师。他们给我唱。 一查名开口，一到查的直接做过。一查门这边那个
其实我们沧海兄组织能力很强啊，多次组织。其实很多人可能没有这种体会。如果说将来有机会能带领上百号人走上街头的时候，你们就知道这个组织工作是非常大，工程量非常大。对。对。
不是车，这车，不是车，得让他随便点。不管他出去先占地方，把那车跟着。不可能司机呢？
他去哪了？刚才那个。
就是两次季节啊，路年一直在用，在喊。
对，其实。
第三天过车哟。
这就是现场直播。
第三天，我给这个车得出去。反正不是阿天这个谈一谈都没有，哪个场阿天说谈一谈来的。
一会儿韩语，一会儿东北话的，太有喜感。
对。
还需要两辆车。我们一会儿马上我们去车游了要，谁有的？
你们车友，车友，你们车子上装备了什么？车子上有什么装备吗？
都有，那个有国旗，完了有那个严博士的那个画片。我们这个车也跟着去，这个车也跟着去。
哦。
还有这头还有一个车。
哇。辛苦了，把口罩戴起来，注意防疫安全。
好的。
对，一定要注意防疫安全。好。
这别的站点，你说我一个都没看着啊！现在忙的没捞到看，我等他回武汉呢啊！哎，我辛苦了啊！
你们更辛苦，你们最辛苦。
好。
谢谢。
我把这给那谁，我还得过去先忙一下啊。
好的，那你把这个给憨，我们跟他讲两句。
7个人啊，好的。参加那个几个人，我马上开过来就下车了，好吧。来，那个，来。等一下，我这边发国旗呢，我这边给战友们发国旗呢，我们集会结束的，每一个战友辛苦，战友们辛苦了，再见，战友们辛苦了，再见。没啥事了，你们国旗可以走了。等一下，我们这个国旗，我们现在是这样，我们这边呢是餐饮自理，然后我们集会结束之后，在我们学校自己去吃饭，然后我是送了一面国旗，是这样的。
哦。
因为这个冠状病毒，我们人员也不是很多，因为这个冠状病毒原因没有提供餐饮，我们恩典站。其实我们走的时候，我们一人送了一面我们这个恩典站，按照我们会现在的国际规格的国旗，我们是做了样板旗，然后我们有几批布全部都做出来分给大家。
哇。
然后这个旗子送给我，你签个字送给你，好吧？我看要不然我不知道发出去多少了。你看，在我们是这样，谁拿一面旗签个字，最起码我心里边有数，我这两匹布发出去多喜呀！布没了，旗没了，这叫不打交代嘛，对不对？
我就喜欢憨这种干练。
布没了，旗没了，人也没了。等会儿，你看到没有？
咱们这个直播呢也不专业，咱们的这个演员也不专业，但是我们绝对是为真不破，我们绝对是，对，我们绝对是。
新中国联邦的公民，我们不是演员，我们就是为真不破。
对，我们为真不破。对。现在你们准备去美国大使馆，可以去那个吗？
可以去，我办完国旗马上走，等我你们是吗？行，你让他们整理完再说吧。 开心了，太开心了。
安姐去车友吗？
去，哪有不去？只要去，只要灭动哪哪就哪去，谁到谁到。等一会儿。
那我现在可以连线你吗 ？Skype，GTV 不能连线，可能我们要用 Skype 连线。我再试一下，那个咱们新西兰的战友已经到了美国大使馆门口，我们再连线一下看 GTV。GTV 好像还是不能连线。
安点赞的呢，不是安点赞的，不是安点赞的呢，因为我们不提供餐饮，我们给面国旗就可以了，我们不提供餐饮的啊。可以共减。这里面紧张起来了就完了，走。
但是你看，我觉得现在就是胜利就在眼前。
啊，这个给你们。
但是真的就是很多的细节的工作要去做，让他们现在做的就是不知道必须的事情。
好，老哥，我们现在准备去车流。
好的，行，谢谢。能听到，可以听到。
喂
，Max 能听到吗？
蓝牙耳机啊。
一会儿就到没电了，就这样。
闻风而动，能听到吗？
听到。
你们现在是到哪里了？
我们把旗杆放到路边了。我现在要找个停车的地方，这个 city 简直就是 disaster， 找个停车的地方好难呢。我现在在停车场，正在想办法把我的车停下来，然后我好去搬旗杆啊。我要去搬旗，我是所有的旗都是我负责的，弄得很结实啊。
OK。
本来想着是有很大的风的，所以我们要把旗弄得安红交代。这个旗有人来捣乱，打了人，旗都不会掉。
好的。
所以我在手忙脚乱的，一会儿连线。
好的，行。安全，开车安全，开车安全啊！
我好，马上跑好了。
好的，我们再看一下日本现场。现在是在换班吗？
我们现在还有5组人。
啊，你们现在还有5组人，能听到，现在又在换班是吧？
对，还有5组人。你看旁边的车子有，我们大使馆里头陆陆续续出来的车。
咱们这叫车轮战。
对，
我们这边就是车轮战。
太厉害了。
我们虽然是小蚂蚁，一个人的力量不算什么，但是我们全部扑上去也能咬死他们。
对，
蚂蚁大象，对，蚂蚁吃大象。
对。
我们能看到又一组的人上去了。其实可能我们在座的主持不知道，就是在做准备工作的时候，每个农场都会准备一些计划。因为我是给他们协助他们做一些那个计划，日本做过来的这个计划是非常非常详细，他们把现场整个差不多7、8个小时，他们精准到每一分钟，就是每一分钟我们下1分钟、下5分钟是干什么做什么，就这些细节做得非常详细，然后到物资每一样东西价格多少，要多少数量，一个非常详细的一个清单出来。所以这就体现出日本这个文化里边就熏陶出来的做事情的这个方式。因为我以前在做生意的时候有跟日本人做生意，我就有体会，就他们做事情非常严谨，就咱们就从这个日本农场的抗议就看出来了。
OK， 好的，我知道，好，是的。
他们是120个人的。
哦，我们新西兰进来了。文竹能听到吗？文竹？文竹能听到吗？
你好，可以听到吗？
可以，我们可以听到。
你好，我们是新西兰，知道，在哪看见老班长，看见你了，我一直在看。谢谢。我们现在已经来到了美国领事馆，我们现在要进行的是给美国领事馆递上我们的请愿书，所以我会全程跟着拍摄。
好的，我们一直关注。
好的，谢谢。是香草山哈，香草山，还有那个唐婷女士。大家好，大家好。
哦，
你好，加油！
加油！哇，这边旁边的人还有很多人在这边。
一直得找人。你这个人。太棒了！我一直在看你们。
看到了。拍到了，我看不见我自己。
老班长。
Hello，你们好。这是我们今天是第2场转场吧？转场对我们是真的很不利，因为我们这个2个人也可以，他们在说话，是交通的高峰期，我们是分他们有的车，所以现在那个我们的装骑士那个车设备的车还没到，而且这边的美国领事馆4点钟就下班了，所以这对我们很不利哈。我们现在正在转场的过程中，但是这一切都不重要，我们还是把这个及时的把这个请愿书交到美国领事馆。
那么你们现在已经到了美国领事馆门口了吗？
人才陆续到啊，我们来看后面哈，陆续到，但是因为我分很多车种，非常麻烦。新西兰这个，我们现在跟随拍摄哈，跟随拍摄吧。
好的，好的。
现在是宝宝，看到了 ，OK， 走吧，加油！
他们现在应该是前去那个大使馆。
我们去的是美国领事馆那个。
对，美国领事馆。
美国驻奥克兰领事馆去递交请愿书，由我们的 text 递交请愿书。
好的，我们全程跟着。
对，你们全程跟踪观看就好了。我要向大家隆重的介绍一下，我们的 text 是我们6·4的4首歌的后期全是他做的，他有自己的那个他是整个我们在设备中间是最专业的，而且它的感觉也相当的好。然后还有那个 Window of Change 的 cover 版，太难跟出来了，特别棒。对，长篇女士的介绍。对。我们现在在电梯里面一共有一对，加油！他们还在10个人，我们10个人上来。
好的，加油，努力，一定要成功。
对，我们一定会成功，加油！哇，太子好帅呀！对啊，对。我觉得他是，那我们这个电梯啊，
可能在电梯里信号有点不好，稍微有点不好信号。
我们一个天梯哦，能走吗？是吧？
西装吗？对，那是因为不是地方。
不是的吧？
辛苦了。也能累坏。
让我们分两个。不是，我就怕有的地方它会那个跟上去。上去。哎，宝宝在吗？宝宝。
这边。我在这儿啊。
啊，是那个单机。
那谁？那这个。喂。
现在的楼梯呢？不动。
您能行吗？没有拿出啊，对，你老二在耍老子。然后
长平美女。对面，你打个招呼吧。安东伟哥还有长平美女。你们好。那个人可以上去，那个人不行上去。也，现在太早，现在跟太棒了，太兴奋了！安东伟哥太帅了，太漂亮了。
谢谢。
行。哦，对，我们的 Tax 可是专业的音乐人。我们现在要的话，这个车真的是各行各业的人都有站出来的，太棒了。
现在他就是跟这个，跟他在交涉的这个人是 Tax 吧？啊 ，OK。
刚才做那个采访的
啊 ，OK。
就是那个最帅的那个大型科胖子，那个。镜头有点模糊，要把那个景深那个键关掉。是这样的，我们问了一下，如果去美国领事馆的话，我们要事先在网上申请，不然的话没有人可以上的。美国领事馆在这个楼的3楼，所以是没办法上去的，只有申请完了才接受。可以上去，不然的话是没办法上去。你这个拿的呀？
美国领事馆它是在楼上是吧？
对，这个美国领事馆在它的3楼。那如果要做美国领事馆的话，要事先在网上要做那个访问的申请。没有做访问，现在都有人吧？这个电梯它是你怎么摁它都不上的，不走的。从来没遇到这种情况。
那我们下一步做怎么打算呢？
现在是照顾我，现在是这样。
我们地方我放。
这个是乡我们现在是要播音员，这个长平女士，那有一个应该是日本的原先要走20台车的，还有一个是日本的，现在已经是还是澳洲，应该这个那这个就是警察管的很严，夏天。那个有那个线是
现在什么？先车辆先，哎，我们先走四海，然后再过前面呢，就是并在一起的，就并在一起。小海先生，看到您啦，
能听到吗？
可是我听不见。
听到，我听到了。
参观员都在那里说，俺那个绝对俺这种的。那怎么着？俺那日本业务带我朋友来了，如果俺사진 찍으면 장비 멤버들 이거 내가 못 빼잖아. 아니 우리가 어차피 10대잖아. 우리 7대 갈 거야. 7대. 근데 지금 8대가 더 있어. 지금 총 8대가 더 있어요.
现在那个韩国应该是在车游过程当中。
任何气量就得是气量，实牌不让。没有耳机也听不到他们在说什么。
听到，我们能听到你们讲话，能听到你们讲话。
有那个那个用吗？
集结上了。那么因为新西兰的这个奥运情况特殊，这个 CCTV 和这个美国领事馆之间相距比较远，交流很不方便，所以我们转场有很多车来转场。这个
多一辆车也不让了。
这是一个方面。
10辆车，第二个是怎么回事啊？还得分5辆走。
我们首先到下午4点去。
先走4排，然后呢再走下班到。
是，一共是可以就是说允许最多是10台车。不过呢，5台先走以后，5分钟以后，另一个5台才有。
还得需要时间限制的。
所以呢，
才能下一个。
说是10台，跟5台没有什么区别。不行，我气锅嘛，定个7台嘛，这下去了。
太棒了，这个意义也非常的深。真的太兴奋了，也是第一次走出来，第一次站出来，跟着大家们一起来学习，然后呢，我们真的很兴奋。你们都是老战友了，所以呢，你们做的太棒了。像我是第一次出来的，所以呢，一定要向你们多多学习。其实我感觉这次站出来非常的非常的有意义性，所以呢，我觉得在家里的什么有很多的压力呢，一定要站出来那样的。绝对不会让。
文竹能听到吗？文竹能听到吗？
啊？哥，你在跟我讲话吗？
对，我问一下，那你们接下来有什么计划吗？
哎，这字儿就留了吧，这几个给我们留一下，可以签上吗？等会儿大家一起拍照的时候再拍好吗？这样子一个来了。好的，谢谢。差不多只有10几分钟了哈。哎，想要照相的来跟我照相的，大家。哎呀，你辛苦了，每次跟你说话真细细的，大家辛苦了。这才可以，一个大众城。好，谢谢。好，大家真辛苦了。来，摇笔，大家都在。哇，不公平啊！这样是好吗？等一下，你们排好队，你们都站好，太近了，你们太 喝一杯啤，最后才往起跳一下啊，要不效果不来了。多叫几下啊，多叫几下。
我现在看不到我的画面啊。我的画面能看到吗？人才能进去吗？
哦，是现在听到了。OK。爸爸往这边的。我这得拿着这个，你看他往旁边那人帮你看着。哎，加油，加油，加油！我就可以喊，我自己喊啊。来，我们去喊，打倒 CCP 啊！打倒 CCP！ 打倒 CCP！ 打倒 CCP！
来了来了。
Back to Japan parade spot, and we can see the protests are taking a group photo, and they are reading aloud their slogans: "Take down CCP, CCP lie, people die." Take down CCP. They are also reading it in Japanese. And they are supporting Hong Kong. And according to the quarantine regulations of Japan, they cannot gather too many people at one spot at the same time. So they have to organize according to the regulation. Today, the global Himalaya farm protesting parade is going on all over the world. America, Australia, Japan, Korea, New Zealand, and Canada. The reason we're holding this parade, actually led by the whistleblowers movement, is to shout out that we need to take down CCP. Chinese want democracy, freedom, and rule of law. And we will eradicate the communism regime manipulated by CCP. And taking down CCP is the only way to eradicate the CCP virus. In the heat summer day, protests in Japan are so courageous and bravely shout out the voices that for a long time they wanted to shout out. And whistleblowers movement is up to now the biggest scale of the movement anti-CCP. And the movement has long been warning the whole world that darkness will be brought by CCP. You can hear and watch the voices outside of mainland China that people want to take down CCP. But that does not mean there is no such voices inside mainland China, because there the true voices are all silenced by CCP, but not for long. And CCP is a totalitarian regime, communism regime, manipulated by kleptocrats of CCP. They have persecuted over 100 million people to die. And through exaggerated and twisted nationalism, they want to build a bigger empire by conquering the whole world. Especially, you can see the virus, the CCP virus. This is their craziest thing they have ever done. But it is also a sword that the world, the righteous forces in the world will pick up to take them down. And the protests in Japan are signing on the new flag, the flag of new federal state of China. And this new federal was established on June 4th, 2020. And the whistleblowers movement has not only awakened many Chinese, but also awakened the whole world. The world has been awakened by so many dirty jobs done by CCP, exposed by whistleblowers movement. Especially in the pandemic, the whole world was smitten by the pandemic. Just as the hero scientist said, we don't have much time. The virus cannot be hatched by the natural until there's maybe 10,000 years, but the virus came out so magically. Only after several days, the signing of the second phase of the Sino-US trade deal. It's evil magic done by CCP, nothing else. The more people awakened by whistleblowers movement, the stronger the alliance of the world to take down CCP is. So today is another significant day that to show many Chinese outside mainland China are uniting together and to shout out to take down CCP. This is not the last day we will shout out. This is a beginning of many more significant days in the future. Because we all know CCP is to be taken down. Not for long, very soon. You will see that. And Hong Kong people has used their sacrifice and bloodshed to establish a good model of people, not only in mainland China, but also all over the world, that democracy is your entitled right. We are not afraid of the regime. We cannot, because they have suppressed us for 70 years. They exploited countless wealth of poor Chinese people and transferred it to the overseas and hidden somewhere, and for them, for their illegitimate daughters and sons to spend so luxuriously. But that's the wealth of Chinese poor people. They silenced everyone in mainland China who want to shout out the pursuit for freedom. But they cannot silence the whole world anymore. Because the whole world are awakened now. Whistleblowers movement has awakened so many protests in China and outside of China to tell the world the evilness of CCP, to tell the world that you should separate CCP from Chinese, from 1.4 billion Chinese, because CCP's regime was established on the evil ideology, which is nothing else but that twisted nationalism. CCP kidnapped the 1.4 billion Chinese as their twisted nationalism. And people don't know about their evilness. And they erased history from people's mind. They instilled into the education those evil ideas. And we can see now in the video that Japan protests are still shouting out their slogans that take down CCP, CCP like people die, and the CCP does not equal to 1.4 billion Chinese. They try their best to make the slogans very simple and very direct, because they are all weapons, big weapons, striking on CCP. Take down CCP. And before whistleblowers movement led by Moscow 3 years ago, no one had been very clear that we should separate such evil ideology of CCP. So all the fighters were actually not in the clear at that time. But after Moscow shout out that CCP is not 1.4 billion Chinese, many people awaked. And after his exposure of countless dirty jobs and the evilness and the darkness done by CCP, we are very angry at the CCP, especially now the pandemic. Are you still believing that pandemic comes from nature or some kind of middle animals? No, absolutely not. It's from CCP lab. They strangle the supply chain. They propaganda how good they are doing, but actually maybe all the high officials of CCP was ordered to take hydroxychloroquine. And also they don't care how many Chinese died or foreigners died. They don't care because they want to weaken the whole world. They want to spread their 3F strategy, that is for America, for fail America, and fail America. They want to spread this 3F strategy to the whole world. Only after weakening the West could they establish a more powerful communism regime. So the virus is their best weapon. And today's protests are all over the world. America, Canada, Australia, Japan, Korea, New Zealand. And these attendants are all fellow fighters of the whistleblowers movement. And we believe that the new federal state of China, established in 4th June 2020, was the body in the future that carrying the people's belief in freedom, democracy, and the rule of law of 1.4 billion Chinese. They believe, I believe, do you believe? CCP is on the way to its ending. CCP is on the way to its ending. The bloodshed in Hong Kong streets cannot be shed in vain, cannot be for nothing. Hong Kong is Jerusalem city of China in the future. As Mao Guo said, it is, it will be, forever. All those Western forces acquiesced, CCPs stepping up. Now they began awakened. The courageous protests all over the world today of the whistleblowers movement, shouting out, taking CCP down, is another milestone that is CCP's ending, of CCP's ending. Is another milestone of Chinese people. Pursuing democracy, rule of law.
Pursuing democracy and the rule of law. That is the value of the whistleblower movement, and that is the value of the Chinese people. As you can see, as we all can see, everybody, thank you all for coming. This is G translator from the Himalayas. But right now we're reporting to you live from Japan. And as you can see that we have 5 protesters, because there is a rule in Japan, and during the pandemic, as our last translator have told everyone, that they only allow five people per turn. But thank you to everybody who have come out in Japan to support our movement. We stand with them. And as we all watch that, our brothers and sisters in Japan conversating with each other. We're all family, even though we have not met with each other, excuse me. But because we share the same language, we share the same background. That makes us family. And besides, we all look alike, right? Same hair, same skin. We're all the same, and yet we're all different. We're all Chinese. And we have one common goal. Take down the CCP. Take down the CCP. As you can hear, people sing our national anthem. The national anthem of the new federal states of China. Original song, by the way. Original. Not copyright. We don't copy from other people anymore, and we won't, because we will be free. And when we're free, we can think. When we're free, we can let our intellect flow. Okay? We have vast knowledge in our books, in our history, in our people. It's alive within us. And that's why we have never been conquered, ever, before. We're Chinese. From the Himalayas now. As we can hear, everyone's conversating with each other. We're friendly with each other. This will be the new attitude of the new federal states of China. Take down CCP, the people's voice. Take down CCP. It's the people's voice. It's our voice. It's our voice. It's our voice. It's your voice. It's your voice. It's your voice. It will be your vote. It will be your vote. Everybody will get a vote because we will have the rule of law. It will be fair for everybody. Thank you. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. This is English translation / broadcast from the G translators. We're from the Himalayas, in the heart, of course. We have a lot of flags in our hearts as well. And tomorrow, we will be doing another translation with Mr. Lu De. And following, we will be translating Mr. Banner's War Room, Pandemic. Spread the news, everybody. Spread the truth. Spread the news. Spread the truth. As we can see, our correspondent is walking in the park. If you can look at the top right corner, the camera angle. And even though we're walking, we can still hear the chanting. The chanting of CCP lied. Everyone has CCP virus now. But we're going to change. And we can, guys, we can. You're listening to English translation, English broadcast from us, the G translators. We can do it. Guys, we can do it. We can support each other. We can be of support for each other. And the only reason we're doing this is because we want our families, we want our friends to live in a good environment so they can be happy. And we can be happy because we will have good friends, we will have good relationships. That's why we need to take down the CCP, guys and girls. As you can see, guys, in the lower bottom right corner, we have the protest going on. And on the top right corner, we have people conversating. This is a live movement. This is us getting ready to meet each other. And as we have more and more people coming out to support, to put their voice out in public, for citizens of Japan, for citizens of New Zealand, for citizens of Australia, for citizens of Canada, for them to see. And I want each and every one of you to know that, you know what? When the people of the world, when they say what happened in 2020, what happened during 2020, they will say that it was a group of people. No, it was a nation of people. It was the nation of China. It was a nation of the new federal state of China, the Chinese people. We changed the world and we changed China. And I think we can be proud of that, right? I think we can be happy about that, right? I think we can be happy because we can start, we can restart, we can start anew. Start anew. Restart. Find that new friend. Find that friendship you always want. Find that relationship you always want. Find the job you always want. Find the work you always want. Find the life you always want. It's not selfish to want all of that. It is your given right by God. And maybe if you understand 轮回, you understand that if you have to make a choice, it better be a good one. It better be a good one. Guys, you can understand English. We have 4,400 people listening. We have 4,400 people listening. So I think we can do something. I think we can do something here, guys. Let's spread the truth. Okay? Let's tell people about Hong Kong. Let's tell people about what happened today. Let's tell people about what happened today. Look at this. Japan. Look at that. Look at that. Look at our look at our whistle. Look at the movement. This is the citizens of the new federal state of China. The new federal states of China. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. As you can see from the top right corner. Yes, we have a correspondent in Japan. And then he's asking if we can hear him clearly. And we can. Yes, we can. He's still asking if we can hear his voice. Yes, we can. This is our protest, the letter of protest. And he will deliver it to the embassy to signify a climax during this protest. He will deliver this letter of protest to the embassy in Japan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. First one done. Thank you. Thank you. Be safe. Be safe. Everybody be safe. Everybody be safe. Thank you. And then we will move to the park. They will move to the park after this, maybe rest a little bit, eat a little bit. It's very tiring. This is a 20-hour world marathon protest that we're doing. I don't think anybody have done this before, so please give a round of applause for ourselves. In the heart, not, actual clapping. That would be annoying, and I could not hear you guys anyways. As you can see, this protest is working with the Japanese police station, so it is recognized by the government of Japan. And so far, it has been very peaceful. So we would like to thank the people of Japan, and please thank the people, our brothers and sisters in Japan as well. Let's be a family. Can we do that? Can we be a family? Okay. They do not let us to walk freely right now, so we have to follow a specific path, I believe. And then now we'll go back to the park, guys. We'll go back to the park now. Don't worry, we're still here. This is a 20-hour marathon. This is a 20-hour protest marathon, guys. Guys, work out, okay? Work out. This is a time of health. This is a time of taking care of yourself. And being honest, you need to lose some weight. As you can see, walking through Japan, I wish every street in China could be as clean as this right now. And we could improve its infrastructure and helping the people. The rule of law is what we need. The rule of law, guys. Study. Now we're going to the park as our group separates into a few different clusters, but we're trying to get to the park right now. Look at this, guys. We're all just working together, trying to find a solution with no plan. Actually, we have a plan, but we're going to the park. But as you can see, we're really working together. And as people who have not met with each other, we're still getting to know each other, but it's something to see. Everyone is changing. There's no more of the cliche, where we have to get to know each other. We know each other instantly because we are in the whistleblower movement. And we're having a few technical difficulties. We're trying to get someone else.
And we can't enter the building. So we can only
now we're at Australia.
and the money
Australia.
people in this area. So see we have
Australia.
and also this young boy.
We're still waiting for people to show up right now. Okay.
Yes, I am available. So we are simultaneously interpreting the Himalaya farm protesting in Australia. Everybody, please look at live situations in Australia.
More people can see us here because in the morning, the Consul General of China is just in a resident area. Not many people walking around.
Now the host is try to translate the current situation in English. So I can do nothing, just keep the original voice from the Australian protest live situation. Everybody, you can see that the protesters are waving the flags of new federal state of China.
This is definitely a very good spot. Because in the morning, when we hold the slogan, nobody can see that. And it's all hiding behind the cars. And not many people walking around. But now it's different. People start to take photos. Hopefully they can put on the social media so more people will know our event, the new federal state of China, our national flag, our slogan. See, people start to gathering.
Everybody, you can see that the protesters are well organized in the live situation. Everybody maintain the safe social distance. So from there, you can see the excellent behavior of the citizens from the new federal state of China. Every participant will be
presented by CCP. We want a government selected by the people and work for the people.
Although it is raining
right now. So I think God is really blessing us.
The audience, the host.
The morning protest, it starts to rain, but now when we start afternoon protest, the rain has stopped.
Dear audience, it is raining, but it doesn't stop the great involvement from Australian freedom fighters of the whistleblower. Everyone want to show their angers, their good feelings, angers for the CCP, good feeling for the United States.
I'm going to walk around so that everyone can show up on my screen. This is all our heroes. Each of us matters.
You can see the slogans of Australian protesters, CCP virus, because CCP create the bioweapons.
Small effort from many can create a great force, and that is us.
Now the protesters are gathering in the most great locations in Australia. They are wearing the uniform. On their uniform, we can see the now from my own side, the original videos or Australian GTVs face the attack. Okay. I can see the original video again. Everybody are waving the flags of New Federal China. Australia has been a great influence by CCP using BGY program, BGY project. But now, the final fighters of whistleblowers are organized and now the protesters are speaking that CCP create the coined coronavirus. If you believe in CCP, you will die. Taking down CCP is the demand for the justice. In the first part of protest in Australia, now the protesters are speaking that CCP persecute 14 billion Chinese people. CCP used the coronavirus coined to persecute all the freedom-loving people in the world. New Federal China is the hope, is the future for the new world. Time revolution, fighting for freedom of Hong Kong, because the protesters are demonstrating in front of the PRC consulate in Australia. So the protesters are calling on the staff in the PRC consulate in Australia to make decision to fight against CCP, to fight for their own future.
CCP life! CCP life! People die! People die! CCP lies! CCP lies! People die! People die! CCP lies! CCP lies! OZ die! OZ die! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Free Hong Kong! Free Hong Kong! Fight for freedom! Fight for freedom!
Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! CCP die! People die! CCP lie! OZ die! CCP virus! OZ die! CCP lie! People die! Fight for freedom!
Now the people are still waving the flags of New Federal State of China and the flags of Australia.
Take down CCP! CCP! CCP virus!
Australia die!
Australia die!
Okay, it's really great to see our Australians, our compatriots, our fellows are standing up together against the CCP. And it's also very, we also appreciate that the team leaders are taking us inside through the teams so that we can have a complete picture, an image of how they are working on.
Now it's gathering in the marching place to show our determination in taking down the CCP and bring freedom and truth to the China. CCP lie!
Chinese Communist Party created the virus. The Chinese Communist Party created the virus. And they bring damage to the whole world. And if one follows the Chinese Communist Party, and they are going to hell together with them. And it is the demand of justice to take down the CCP. And we are enforcing the justice of the heavens. The new federal state of China is a hope for the new world. We are going to regenerate Hong Kong, and it's the revolution of our time.
Protest Australia! The new federal state of China! Stand with Hong Kong! Fight for freedom! No more life!
But actually, this is our second step.
People die! CCP lie! Australia die! CCP lie! Family die! CCP lie! Korea die! CCP virus!
Actually, just from quite a few days ago, we have one of our first protection demonstrations in front of the Chinese CCP's embassy in the DC and also in Capitol Hill. And the key phrase, catchphrase, CCP lied, American died. And also it has becoming a global now, a global hot word, a keyword for our demonstration. The Chinese Communist Party will bring the whole world to hell. If one follows the CCP, they're gonna go to hell together. Take down the CCP. It's a demand for justice. To bring down the CCP, we're enforcing justice of the heaven's will. The new federal state of China is a hope of the new world. We revitalize Hong Kong in our revolution of the time. CCP is to perish. Dump the darkness and devote yourself to the brightness. So this is our afternoon segment, and now it's 14 hours in Australia and 13 hours in Japan. Our Japanese fellows are on their way to the U.S. Embassy in Tokyo, and also we already had fellows call in from all around the world, from Japan, from Korea, from Australia, New Zealand, in our morning segment.
People die. CCP lied. Australia died. CCP lied.
They're really picking a very good location.
CCP lied.
It's square, which can host a lot of people.
CCP virus. We want the truth. CCP makes the virus. Take down CCP. Take down CCP.
This is the voice of our Chinese people, the citizens of all the new federal state of China, not the CCP China.
New federal state of China. Fight for freedom. Fight demands.
It's just for the information of all our audience from all around the world. This is our new federal state of China, our July 27, 2020, our global anti-CCP parade in marathon in almost 20 hours. We have already started from Beijing time, 8 a.m., July 27. It's gonna go all the way through July 28, 4 p.m. Beijing time. We're going to have demonstrations also following Australia and New Zealand in the U.S. time, Canada time, in later hours. So again, our fellows are shouting, new federal state of China is the hope of the new world. We revitalize Hong Kong in our revolution of our time. Dump the darkness, dump the dark world, and devote yourself to the brightness. And in our morning segment, where we already had a An Hong call in from down the line with Mr. Mao Squall and Mr. Bannon. And An Hong has been very busy because for people, our supporters, our fellow fighters, you must be aware that Miss An Hong is our board director in the Rule of Society Foundation, and she's been one of the major anchors in our flagship Lude Media every day. They have twice live streamings every day. And An Hong is one of our greatest heroines.
People die. CCP lied. Australia died. CCP lied. Australia died. CCP virus. We want the truth.
An Hong has been in recent days interviewed quite a lot by the Australian media, And actually today, just during their protection, Zhang Hong was still busy being interviewed by Australian media. And she was saying that the citizens of the new federal state of China, we are peace-loving, we are freedom-loving, we are not the CCP slavers, we deserve freedom, democracy, and rule of law. And our mission is just to take down the CCP, and we're gonna achieve it. We're gonna succeed very soon.
中国共产党破坏了全球，跟着共产党。
Again, they are shouting, if one follows the CCP, they're gonna go to hell together.
消灭共产党是正义的需要。
So to take down the CCP is the demand of justice. We are enforcing justice of the heavens will.
是世界新希望。时代革命。
Revitalize Hong Kong in our revolution, in our time.
弃暗投明，都是同胞。
And actually, in the meantime, that the Chinese citizens, the Chinese people are uniting together to take down the CCP. We are also having a great deal of support and assistance of all around the world. For example, just in recent days, Australian government has already declared that they're not going to acknowledge China's the CCP's claim in the South China Sea at all. It was just sometimes feeling very sad that it takes so long for the world to realize and then start to take action against the CCP, so that it has already sneaked in its evil existence for like 100 years and enslaving the Chinese people for 70 years, more than 70 years. But now, as we can see, and it's happening really fast, just as Mr. Bannon always say in the war room, sometimes you see decades that have nothing happen, and sometimes you see weeks that decades happen. So, and as we see, I mean, things happening in these months, in these days, we are really sure that the CCP's days are numbered. And just for our audience information, this is the new federal state of China, which was founded June 4th, 2020. And we're also backed by the Rule of Law Foundation and the Rule of Society Foundation. On June 4th, 2020, Mr. Miles Guo, Stephen K. Bannon, and also China's greatest soccer player ever, Mr. Hao Haidong, they all represented the new federal state of China with the new federal state of China flags behind them, and they read out aloud our declaration.
Fight for freedom! Fight for freedom! Take down CCP! Take down CCP!
And the team leader is announcing to the team. Looks like they're going to deliver a speech.
您是中国人吗？当然了，必须的。我可以这样视频加入您吗？还是您比较
？Just a passerby is approached by our team members taking an interview.
Okay, the lady is saying it's great to see so many people doing the protest today. This is what we want to see.
Hello. Well, thank you.
Okay, they got a special guest online now.
Yeah, it's great. I saw the one outside the consulate this morning.
Yes, and now we're in the marching place. The marching place is Sydney. It's just the outside of the U.S. Consulate General. And I will show you our team. So, over 100 protesters were gathered here and shouting the slogan, "Take down CCP. CCP lied. People died."
That's wonderful, and yeah.
Like the blue. Everyone is wearing the same jackets and also the same hat.
Let me just put my earphones on so I can hear properly. That's wonderful to see so many of you there.
It's raining, but nothing can defeat us from standing up against CCP. We don't want to be represented by CCP. I feel sorry for what CCP has done to Chinese people and the rest of the world. We want to get our own voice heard. We want to have a better government which works for people and selected by the people.
Yeah, I strongly support what you're doing, and it's so inspiring what you're doing. And you know, when I started my campaign, I thought I felt quite alone, and I didn't realize that there's such a huge resistance from Chinese people as well. That I think just as we underestimate the threat from the Chinese Communist Party, but I think we also overestimate the support that the CCP has in China, and that Xi Jinping has as well.
Yeah, if CCP exists, no one is safe. And that virus is communism.
Absolutely.
The worst is yet to come. If we didn't take down the CCP, they are going to unleash more virus to the world to poison more people.
Yeah, we have the CCP virus, and also the virus that is communism that's spread to the West as well.
Is there anything you want to say to the protesters?
加油! Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
CCP lied! Aussie died!
CCP lied! Aussie died!
Yes, thank you, David.
Thank you. Keep up the great work.
Yeah, okay.
We'll never give up.
You have a good day and stay safe in Melbourne, okay?
Thank you. You too. Take care. All the best.
Yeah,
bye-bye.
You. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, they just finished the interview with David from Melbourne. That was wonderful. We're glad to see our Aussie friends also supporting us to take down the CCP and supporting new federal state of China.
And had political movement in Chongqing. The death toll cannot be counted. From 2019.
Okay, the leaders is now reading out some articles about all these terrible things that CCP has done to the people in mainland China, to Hong Kong.
Murdered over the one-child policy, which lasted 36 years. Countless people lost their lives when their own properties were illegally occupied and demolished. poisonous vaccines and tainted milk formula took away hundreds and thousands of infants. In January 2020, the CCP released the coronavirus to the world. And the confirmed cases have reached to 13.7 million to date, and the death toll come to 580,000 from the ruthless genocide against over 500,000 Chinese in Indonesia, when the CCP ignored to 2019, when the CCP released the virus, which results in innumerable deaths inside China and over the world. This government has revealed its evilness and anger to its own people to the extent of extreme. Throughout the history of mankind, there has never been a government such like CCP, comparing to its thirst for blood and killing. For those who have been awakened in the West and East, we should put aside the perceptions and stand together. We shall see clearly the devil face of the CCP, and we shall topple down the CCP at its weakest. We shall send the CCP to the deepest pit of hell and never let it revive. The CCP has not cared about its own people, and it will not care about the Australians. We need to stand up against the CCP's influence in Australia. And most importantly, to stop people dying from this deadly virus caused by CCP. The CCP is clearly losing in this global pandemic, where they're trying to hide the truth and deliberately let the virus spread across the globe. The Australians can only be protected when the full investigation is held in CCP to find the origin and the truth about the virus. We need to stop CCP's lying so we can stop Australians lying. And ultimately, let's take down the CCP to save all the people around the world. Let's take down the CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down 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 CCP!
The victory is ours!
The victory is ours!
Thank you!
Thank you!
Okay, very powerful speech. Very powerful. So everyone, we need to stand up against the CCP, no matter where you are, no matter what background you're from. Let's stand together. Let's stand up against the CCP.
Yeah.
Now they're playing the national anthem of the new federal state of China. And our brothers and sisters sing the song all together at Martin Place in Sydney. I can see it is still raining out there in Sydney today, but regardless, we salute to their courage and everyone who can make it today for the protests in Australia and to show. Okay, the anthem is back again. That's good. That's amazing. Everyone's still proudly waving the flag of New Federal State of China.
Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! 你有采访人吗？我没有了，我线下完了。
Okay, they're just having a quick discussion to see if there's any interview will be going on.
Take down CCP!
We will see what will be the next step for the protest. Okay, they're probably trying to identify the next possible people that they can do a quick interview.
And I think I would protest and earlier than we expected.
Okay. Sorry, we had a little bit connection issues. Now we're back again. Okay, we can see our team is pretty much finished and they are wrapping up things on the scene.
So the police said our number is over 100, but I think the true number here to do the protest is only 100 or 20. So probably we need to reorganize the team. Let's see what else we can do.
Well, as everyone just heard, is saying that they have a little bit over the limit for protests because of the coronavirus pandemic.
The number of people here is over the limit.
We will wait and see what they will do to make sure they keep the number under the restriction rules. And we can see that's the quality of people from the new federal state of China. We do the protest, we do it properly. I can see there are journalists and the police officers at the scene as well. And thank you. We thank them very much for the support today.
Great job. Thank you very much. 我刚才聊了一个中国的女士，然后他们在
Okay, they're having a quick discussion. They say they just did a quick interview with a Chinese lady.
So we met a Chinese lady. She's I think she doesn't know about the new federal state of China, but she said we're doing the right thing. She's very proud of us as a Chinese, and she said the CCP has to be ended, has to be eliminated. And she's very happy to see the young people from China wake up. I think if more people can see us, can watch our protest, and more people will wake up. They will know the difference between China, between Chinese and CCP. CCP cannot represent Chinese. We deserve a better government, and the world will be better off without CCP.
Okay, it looks like the team is still doing a little bit of coordination, and we will see what the next step will be.
A small effort from many can create a great force. Remember, each of us matters. Each of us is the last straw to crush CCP. So stand up against CCP, and say no to CCP. Everyone matters.
Absolutely. Well said, sister. Everyone, we need to stand up. We need to work together, stand up together to take down the CCP. Well said.
OK， 好的。我以为你只是这个路人。好的，那太好了。不过你们真的做得很好，没想到真的这么好做。而且这个。
Okay, we heard they were interviewing someone. They're saying they're doing a very good job over there. It's great. It's amazing to see so many young people, the younger generation, are taking actions. It is because of the younger generation. Whatever the thing that we do, it is amazing. They're just trying to find if there's anyone is available for interview except for Miss An Hong. Okay, they're looking for Wen Fei. Okay.
Thank you very much for watching.
We'll be over soon. Okay, we can see the Australian side is done for the moment. And we will try to connect you shortly to another channel or another protester from another location.